So you're solo queuing ranked. Your teammates run into a full squad. They both get beamed. They're spam pinging you like crazy. You run in to try and save them. Then all three of you die. Negative RP. That right there, that's the loop keeping you stuck in your rank. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to break that loop. Quick thing before we get into it. This advice is specifically for the average player. Your silver, your gold, your platinum, your low diamond players. That's who I'm talking to because that's where I'm at. My personal peak in this game is Diamond 2. I've played since launch. Taken some breaks here and there, but I'm back grinding ranked now, and this strategy has gotten me to at least platinum every single time I've used it. So here's what most of us do in solo queue. Your teammates rush a squad, they go down, your brain goes, okay, I have to save them. I have to clutch this. You push in, 2v1, sometimes 3v1, and you die. And that's another negative RP lobby. The problem is we're playing like pros. We're watching streamers and YouTubers pop off and we think that's what ranked looks like. But for average players, gold, plat, low diamond, that play style's an RP killer. You're not going to lose because you're bad. You're going to lose because you're making the wrong call at the worst moment. So this fix isn't mechanical. It's a mindset shift. And once it clicked for me, solo queue actually felt winnable. Here's what I had to accept. My job in solo queue wasn't to win every fight. It was to survive long enough to gain RP. Top 5 consistently beats being the 4th squad to die in the lobby. It's not glamorous, not highlight reel material by any means, but I'm hitting top 5 in about 30% of my games now just by changing that one thing in solo. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Stop trying to carry, start trying to survive. Okay, so here's the actual strategy. It's very simple, but I feel like most people don't do it because it almost feels like you're giving up. So your teammates go down in a fight, you look around and you haven't made much progress on the enemy squad. They still have, most of their health, they have cover, and you're one person. What do? Step 1, get out. That's it. Don't be a hero. The second you recognize the fight's gone, you disengage, you run. Use your movement, use cover, get out of there. Step 2, craft their banners. Get to the nearest crafter, craft the banners. You've got time because that squad that just wiped the team probably isn't chasing you across the map, especially if they never saw you in the first place. Step 3, respawn your homies. It's pretty obvious. Bring your squad back. They're going to come back with their guns, their meds, basic attachments, not fully kitted, but they're going to be alive. And now you've got a full team again. You're still in the game. You're still alive. And the longer you stay alive in the lobby, the more RP you pick up just from placements. That's the whole thing. You're not trying to win more fights. You're trying to stay in the game longer with the potential of winning fights during. Now, here's the part that I believe is the most important to this mindset is this strategy really only works if you can actually get out when things go wrong, which means you need a legend with movement. The two I've been running, Octane and Revenant. Octane is just straight up fast. If something goes sideways, he can be gone before the enemy, can even have time to look. Great for ratting, great for resetting. Honestly, just great for solo queue in general, in my opinion. Revenant, he's a little different. The climb he has is very, very good for the vertical movement that most legends can't follow. He has super fast crouch walk, which sounds insignificant, but it lets you reposition without making any noise, and it's really, really fast, so it's very good for staying alive in those late game scenarios where maybe you can't craft your teammates and you have to rat. If you don't want to run either of those, Wraith and Bangalore I think are solid alternatives. Wraith has her phase, Bangalore, Mokes, you can run through those to disengage in a fight. Point is, if you're playing a slow legend with no escape tools in solo queue, you're making this way harder on yourself. I'm going to be real with you about one thing. When you start doing this, when you disengage and let your teammates die, as they say, they will say something about it. You're going to get called not YouTube friendly words in the chat. Someone's going to flame you the second they spectate you run in the other direction. Let them. Seriously. Their opinion of your playstyle does not affect your RP. You're getting points. They are too. And that's the whole idea. The mental side of this is actually part of the strategy. So if you can stay calm and ignore the noise, you make better decisions. Better decisions means more placements. More placements means more RP. So to recap, stop trying to win every fight in solo queue. Recognize when a situation is gone, get out, craft banners, respawn your team, and play for placements. Run a mobility legend. Ignore the chat. Do that consistently, and RP starts to actually move. This is a strategy that I did while solo queuing to platinum. Not some crazy mechanical improvement, just smarter decisions. If you try this in your next rank session, let me know in the comments how it goes, and if you want more tips like this for average players actually trying to rank up, subscribe. I'm going to keep posting what's actually working for me, so I'll see you in the next one.